Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me for another evening beat to get your top local headlines. I apologize there was not an evening beat yesterday as I was here holding down the fort by myself, so I was a little bit busy, but let's go ahead and get into our top local headlines today. Our first story is a story that I have covered very closely out of Winona County. Adam Frable, the man who murdered Madeline Kingsbury, has voluntarily terminated his parental rights. Frable and Madeline Kingsbury shared two young children. Frable murdered Kingsbury in March of 2023 and hid her body in a rural culvert north of Mabel. Her body was then found in June of 2023. Now, he was convicted of her murder in November of 2024, and there has been a long-standing custody battle between Frable and Madeline Kingsbury's parents since 2023 when she went missing. Now the children are under the legal custody and guardianship of Kingsbury's father and stepmom. Court documents say they plan on adopting the two kids. Now, Frable is appealing his conviction, and he is also serving life in prison, meaning that he does not have the possibility of parole, so he will never get out. That is being handled in federal court for his appeal. Our next story is out of southern Minnesota, where a man is dead in Blue Earth County, and authorities are investigating the case as a homicide. Mapleton, Minnesota is located about 20 miles south of Mankato. Around 2:15 this morning, authorities responded to an abandoned vehicle south of Mankato. When deputies checked on the owner of the vehicle in Mapleton, they found the man dead inside his home with what they are calling obvious signs of trauma. Law enforcement began to search for another person who lived in the home. During the search, the driver of the abandoned vehicle approached them, who also lived with the victim. The victim has been identified as 71-year-old Blaine Lars Elmheld, and the suspect is his son, 47-year-old Troy Blaine Elmheld. The homicide is under investigation by Mapleton Police, the Blue Earth County Sheriff's Office, and the Minnesota BCA. Headed to our last story, firefighters rushing to a property off County Highway 24 for a barn fire. Smoke could be seen coming from the property, as you can see in this video. No word yet on what started the fire. We can share that firefighters from Dodge Center, Mantorville, and West Concord were all on scene, along with the Dodge County Sheriff's Office. Now, we are still working to figure out the details on this story, and it is developing. We will continue to provide updates on all platforms. That is a look at your top local headlines for this Tuesday night. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I'll see everybody back here at 7:30 tomorrow night.